special recognitions, citizens presentation, and presentations, comments, alphabetically here, Amy Burnett.
First of all, I have a question before I do this. This hearing is supposed to be, you guys present to us, according to tax code 311, and then it's supposed to be available for question and answer time.
Yeah, it's a public hearing.
Well, it's almost like
We're opening the public hearing, and then, at that time, the public has an opportunity to speak, and then we'll close the public hearing, and we consider the
However,
action.
well, with 311, it says that y'all are supposed to present to us, and we should have the opportunity to ask questions. That's laid out clearly in 311. That's one of the part of the procedures. So I wanted to make sure that y'all are going to be available for that. I mean, I'm willing to make a public statement, but want to make sure that the citizens' right to ask questions has been secured.
That's part of the public hearing.
Mr. Mayor, this is parliamentary wise. Public hearing allows any interested party to make comments for, against, or on whatever the subject matter is. Public hearing is not a comment. It's questioning or interaction between council.
311 specifically says that the council should be available for questions. It specifically says the public hearing is opportunity for the council.
If you'll direct me to that provision, I'll look at it.
Okay, how about somebody else do their statement while I pull that up? Sound good? I'm not holding up.
Okay. Lisa Flowers.
Hello, my name is Lisa Flowers. I'm the president and CEO of the East Parker County Chamber of Commerce located here in Willow Park. I would like to thank you all for allowing me to speak. We currently represent 632 businesses and thousands of employees. We are the largest advocate for businesses in East Parker County. In 2013, the Chamber Board of Directors and the East Parker County Mayor came together for an all-day planning retreat. During that all-day planning retreat, it was unanimous that the East Parker County would benefit from an event center. The Chamber quickly formed a task force and did the research to determine all of the events that were going outside of our county and all of the thousands of sales tax revenue that were leaving our area. For 19 years, Trinity Meadows Racetrack has sat empty. Austin, will never grant a license for gambling at this location with Lone Star Park just a few miles in Grand Prairie. Wilkes Development will present a master plan tonight that includes houses, retail, football, soccer fields, event center, among other amenities. This development will create jobs, generate sales tax revenue that will in turn help fund a stronger fire department, fund a stronger police department, help build better roads and more parks. I would like to encourage the city council to approve this and not delay any further. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is Missy Golden.
I am interested in speaking about the TERS. Can I just wait until the public hearing? I just want to make sure I can speak. Okay.
Okay, seeing no more, submissions, we go on to item 6, which is to approve and act on the consent agenda. Approve the city council regular meeting minutes, September 13th, 2016, approve city council special meeting minutes, September 20th, 2016, and approve city council special meeting minutes, September 27th, 2016.
I have a problem with one of the minutes. Let's see, it shows that I voted, against appointment of members to the Planning and Zoning Commission. And I have voted for, in favor of. Item 7.
Four motions made, right?
I move to approve the minutes for September 20th as amended.
Second.
All in favor? So moved.
And I didn't catch that particular item, but I did scour through the other minutes, and, I did find that on item 10 of the September 13th minutes, there was a period instead of a comma and a date, so good job, Mr. Armstrong. Then I move to approve the other 2 sets of minutes.
Second.
Favor? So moved. Okay. Item 7, discussion action to consider and act on resolution number 16-16, a resolution providing authorization to subtract with a public newspaper for general circulation in the city to be the official paper for the city of Bull Park. Motion on this item.
I move to adopt resolution number 1616, authorizing that the community news be the official newspaper for the city of Old Park, and to authorize the mayor to enter into a contract for that, for the purpose of publishing public notices on behalf of the city.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Do we know what the budgetary amount is for those budgeting?
Ms. Golly, it really depends on how many public hearings you have.
Correct. Exactly. How many notices, then there is no charge.
I just wanted to this one out if there was one.
No, it's based on the number of notices we post. There's no charge.
No, I understand that. I was just wondering what we budgeted.
Okay. All in favor? So moved. Discussion action to consider and act on resolution number 17-16, authorizing finding of certain facts and based on said facts, making the determination that there are 5,000 or more inhabitants in the municipal limits of the city of Willow Park, Texas, as a prerequisite finding required by subchapter B, chapter 42, Texas Local Government Code. A motion.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 1716, authorizing the finding of certain facts and based on said facts, making a determination that there are 5,000 or more inhabitants in the municipal limits of the city of Old Park as a prerequisite finding required by subchapter 8, chapter 42, Texas Local Government.
Is there a second?
Second.
Question. Have, any discussion on this? Oh.
It's my understanding that this is strictly for the purposes of the ETJ, is that correct?
Yes, sir, and then what it does, it expands it from a half mile to 1 mile, where we don't already apply another ETJ or corporate limits limits.
Okay, thank you.
One of the provisions in here is the city council makes this determination based on the following statistical analysis and demographic information. There's a summary of information in the next, some paragraphs. Could we get a report, I'm in favor of this, but could we get a report on the actual analysis that was performed?
Ms. Chu can do that for you.
U.S. Census Bureau annually updates the population estimates based on permits that are issued by the jurisdiction. As of July 1 of 15, the population estimate was 4,922. That was a little over a year ago. Since then, there's been 50 townhomes that have been completed, permitted and completed since that day. There have also been 20 residents that have been permitted. The Census Bureau and the COG both use a 2.7 occupancy rate for each unit. The 20 homes at 2.7 would be an additional 54 residents. We did the 50 units. Normally you will do occupancy at 70%. I did it at 50, which equated to an additional 67 occupants. That's an additional 121, which gets it to 5,043.
Thank you.
Because the
Yes.
resolution says over 5,000.
Appreciate it.
For future discussion, are you stating that the townhomes are occupied and close to a 50% occupancy level?
They should be. At the normal occupancy level is 70%, but since, they were fairly new, I think the 50.
But they are occupied,
Yes, they
correct?
are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Betty.
Is there any further discussion? All in favor? So moved.
I'd like to move to consider item number 9 after item number 12, please.
Okay, we can do that. Well, we made a motion. We have a second. All in favor? She'd like to move item 9. Item 12 before item 9.
It's moving fast.
Okay. She'd like to move item 12 ahead of item 9.
No,
Okay.
it's not what she said.
Nine
behind 12.
9 behind.
So we're gonna do 10, 11, 12,
Yes.
Thank you.
However you want to say it. All in favor? Item 12.
No, item number
No,
9.
10.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Say item, move to item 12.
10.
Item 10, okay. I'm sorry, I heard.
She wants 9, behind 12, so we got 10, 11, and 12.
Okay, all right, I got it. All right. Discussion action to consider and act on ordinance number (737-16), authorizing the vacation and abandonment of certain remaining segment of Beavers Lane, originally platted as part of the C.E. Beavers subdivision, 1950. We have a motion on that.
I move that we consider the ordinance 737-16, authorizing the vacation and abandonment of certain remaining segments of Beavers Lane, originally platted as part of the C.E. Beavers subdivision, 1950.
Second?
Second.
Okay, discussion.
Mr. Mayor, we have one drafting issue on this. The council will find it in the first column of whereas, it's the very last whereas on the left-hand side. On the third line, which reads, the owners of that certain tract of land containing the remainder of Beavers Lane, Crown Proper LLC,
Ryan, can I, excuse me to interrupt, I'm Tim Harvard, one of the elders. Christ Chapel Bible Church is the legal name of it, as it identified on the letter requested.
Okay, we had a motion and a second, will the, can you accept the amendments? Second?
Second. Yes.
Clarification. Did the motion start out with the concept of approving this or considering?
Approving.
Thank you.
No discussion. Hearing none, all in favor? So moved. He's gonna have to, yes, sign that page. All right. Item 11. Consider an act on resolution 18-16, a resolution authorizing the city to enter into an agreement with the International City Management Association Retirement Corporation, ICMA, to appoint ICMA as the retirement plan administrator and to make certain payments in accordance therewith as a 457 retirement plan for city employees. Motion. We'll go during discussion.
I'll make a motion to, consider and adopt resolution number 18-16, authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement with the International City Management Association Retirement Corporation, to administer a deferred compensation retirement plan for eligible employees, providing for an effective date of, I believe, today.
Okay, is there a second? Second. Okay, discussion.
How many employees does this affect?
Any employee may, any full-time employee can participate. It's a voluntary participation.
This is in addition to your.
Right, this is strictly their money, their rest, their investment.
The city,
Okay, so this does not affect the budget?
No. Administrative, a little administrative time for the person who does payroll, and that's what it is. I would add that it's a perk for the employees and for recruiting future employees without the cost of us.
So this,
the city does not contribute.
is this a football to a 401k program? Is it in that category?
It's more like 403C for school district employees, because, you know, I don't know, the taxpayers get the impression the city matches. I know the private sector matches for sometimes, there's no match.
All right.
Any further discussion? All in favor? So moved. All right, item 12, consider an act on resolution 19-16, a resolution of support by the city for the proposed Ben Hogan Learning Center to be constructed, located, and operated at the Squaw Creek Golf Course.
I make a motion that we consider an act of resolution number 19-16, which is a resolution supporting and endorsing the proposed Ben Hogan Learning Center to be located at the Squaw Creek Golf Course at Willow Park, Texas.
second?
I'll second.
Discussion.
Do we have a time frame?
Well, as I understand it from Lynn Vaughn, the course manager, they're the finalists. And there's not exactly drop dead date, but he said a few days ago it was gonna happen. But I told him, when I visited him, that the city would like to get kind of help him. So if this is, there's no cost to the city, it's just strictly to support that when he goes and talks to Glen Hogan Foundation, that they know that the mayor and the council of the city will honor our support. So it's just that.
So what's this to be constructed, is that the?
That's a-
Facility?
Yes, sir. It's a learning center, as I understand. It goes hand in hand with the First Tee Golf Park. Mr. Marcos will let that behind there, but it's a facility, it's about $500,000 facility to be constructed. Very positive thing, brings positive things to the community, young people. It's a learning and a character development program that's out there. It's exciting.
Okay.
Construction, Mike told us that they're looking at a 5,000 square foot, training center. Classroom, training.
I would like to urge everyone on this council to support this. There are so few things in our community for the young people to be involved in, and this is a really good thing. And I think we should be unanimous to support this.
Squaw Creek is the Parker County home of the First Tee organization.
Any further discussion? All in favor? So moved. Okay. Back to item 9. This time, I entertain a motion to go into executive session.
Motion to recess to executive session.
Second.
All in favor? We will recess into executive session.
I'm sorry, I was mistaken, I couldn't find 311, but I never got to make my public statement, because I was trying to find it. Is there any way I can make that before y'all go to executive session, just real quick?
What? Just to adjourn. But you have, if you want an honor request, you can reconvene. That's it.
Okay, we have a motion to reconvene.
I'm going we reconvene.
Motion, I second.
All in favor?
I apologize for being complicated. My name's Amy Fennell, the 1304 South Trail. I'm here to represent a group called Willow Park Citizens for Truth. I'm not here to argue either for or against the development. I think it has some great potential for us. What I'm here to argue about is just to emphasize the importance of the procedures and the laws as they're laid out in Text Code 311. In reviewing all this, we would like for the council to delay the passage of the TERS until the public can have more information. When we were running through this, some things stood out to us in chapter 311. 311.003 on procedure for creation of the investment zone. A, the governing body can create and create investment zone if the development would not occur solely through private investment in the reasonably foreseeable future. However, Will Toller already owns that property. He's going to develop that property. I'm not so sure that we need, this requires the TERS in order for it to be developed. And how, we would like to know how that, the TERS was just determined as being necessary for Wilkes. And it is a blighted area, you know, the racetrack is, but not all of it. So those are things that we would like shared. You're supposed to prepare preliminary reinvestment zone financing plan. Don't know when this was prepared, and it hasn't been made available to the public. we don't have any idea on what kind of questions to ask without that, piece of information. Before adopting an ordinance or a resolution, this has to do with the resolution that y'all passed on the 27th. There has to be a public hearing, which we're having this public hearing, but it doesn't have to do with the resolution. I contacted Josh and he said the public notice was put in the paper on, the 23rd. However, that was for this hearing. That had nothing to do with the resolution. And Pier 11 clearly states that that public hearing has to be posted and for it to clearly say what that is about. There was no notice on that. In your resolution that you passed, on section 3, it says that you can claim that, you had an open, it was an open meeting, yes, but it said that public notice of the time, place, and proposed said meeting was given as required by law. There was none of that was posted, so that resolution should not have even been passed. The restrictions on composition and reinvestment zone, we haven't been shown a map of this proposed reinvestment zone. And I know that, the planning and zoning committee approved for part of it, for some of it to be a planned development. The problem that I have with that, under 311, residential areas cannot be, financed by TERS. They don't qualify. We can't pay for, they don't qualify for TERS reimbursement. And also, property of TERS zone in and of itself can't have more than 30% of the plan as residential, which means it would be only 42 acres or so to even qualify as a TERS. So back to the plan development, Exhibit A that y'all presented, that you shared with the resolution that you passed, it said that residential can be approved if it's part of the plan development. So that means that plan development you passed, or that the council has not passed yet, but basically lays the groundwork for us to have to pay for the residential infrastructure, according to Exhibit A that y'all provided. The board of directors, was informed by Scott Wall that the, council was going to serve as the board of directors. However, 311010 states that the board of directors is not authorized to issue bonds, impose taxes or fees, exercise the power of eminent domain, or give final approval to the project plan. How can the council serve as the board for TERS whenever these are powers that the council has? It doesn't line up with the requirements there. Also, we need to see just all these reports. Disadvantaged businesses are supposed to be given preferential treatment. They're supposed to be notified. Have they been notified? Where's this documentation? Also, all the taxing entities are supposed to be notified. Have they been notified yet? How are they notified? There are so many questions that remain unanswered, and there's not enough information for us to make an informed decision. So I ask that you consider those things.
Thank you. Have a motion?
Motion to recess to executive session.
Second. All in favor?
Mayor, just as a point of information, if there's no objection, Kyle Wilkes and his team are here, and while you're in executive session, we're happy to answer questions from the public. Right.
Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Good deal.
Thank
Thanks,
you so
Miss.
much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Misty Ventura, and I'm a lawyer, and I work for Kyle Wilkes. And I'm here this evening to talk about the tax increment honor our duty of candor, and there's no question that we're not prepared to answer this evening. So if you feel like there's information that's not being shared, please ask us. I'd like us to all work collaboratively toward the common goal, which is the rising tide that lifts all boats. And the fundamental that we should all consider when we're thinking about a tax increment reinvestment zone is that it's a tool. It's a tool that's been given to us by the Texas legislature. It's authorized by Texas Tax Code Chapter 311. You were referencing provisions of the code. With respect to that tool, it simply does this. It sets a geographic boundary. The proposed boundary, 230 acres, includes all of Kyle's property north and south of the river, and in addition to that, it includes a little bit more property. It includes a little bit of property that the city owns, about 7.76 acres, that's the existing city wastewater treatment plant. And if you looked at the boundary of the zone, which should be in the council packages that are available for public information.
I tried to get one.
Okay, I'm happy to give you my copy before I leave. I'm happy to take everybody's email and email you copies of all of it, because this isn't supposed to be a secret.
Well, I don't have a problem with y'all. We had problems with transparency with
And,
the city.
and
So-
I appreciate that, but we wanna earn your support, and if you're not getting the information from the direct source, we're happy to share it. Because this is not a secret. This is a tool that I believe helps everybody. And it's a tool to allow investment in an area. You're right, Kyle does own this land, and he's not going away, he's wedded to this community. The question is, where is he gonna deploy his resources? If you're going to develop the property for full build out, both on the north and the south, or the east and west, which way am I going? On both sides of the creek. East and west, thank you. I'm not from around here, so you'll have to bear with me.
Down by
So,
the river.
so, on both sides of the creek, east and west, in order to do that, you need $5 million